Right, live. Welcome to the Manchester Derby watch-along. Not really liking the lineup. Not really liking it. I think Varane Defo should have played if he's fit. Interesting to see how McTominay and Fred line up though, whether it's a midfield three with Pogba and McTominay on either side of Fred, or Pogba and Fred on either side of McTominay, or if it's a 2 and a 1. Bruno Fernandes up front by himself, no Ronaldo. Can't say I disagree with it. City just sort of passing the ball around here. There's going to be a lot of this in this game. They're going to keep the ball. We're not going to get very much of it, so I think it's important that we convert what we do have. Yeah, you look at the ease in which they stroke the ball around, and it's just a class apart from Man United. Although we've shown progress in recent weeks. Started Sancho on the left against Kyle Walker, which I thought probably would have and should have been the other way round. Belanga on the left and Sancho on the right. Got a bit of ball possession now. Pogba's managed to win it back. Pogba and Belanga were trying to link up down the right there, but taking it off us. We've got it back now. But yeah, I don't like Maguire and Lindelof together. Not with the press that Man City have got. The amount of pressure they're going to put those two under just scares me to death. Look how uncomfortable they look on the ball. You've got Jack Grealish as well. Bit of a slow start to the game actually. It's a bit of a dead first couple of minutes. Derby nerves going on here. Oh dear. It's dodgy. You've got Tellez carrying the ball on the left though. Oh, we've gone backwards again. Yeah, it definitely looks like more of a sort of 2. McTominay and Fred are definitely playing as a double pivot with Pogba in almost a number 10 role. Fernandes up front. City obviously not in the best run of form actually, but just the players that they've got on the pitch. Their midfield, you've got Rodri, De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva. Just so far superior, and they're starting to play through us now. Grealish is on a bit of a run. Bernardo's got it back. De Bruyne, oh, and that's 1-0 City. Fucking hell. Didn't take long, did it? Did not fucking take long. I knew that was bad. As soon as they got the ball past our midfield and McTominay and Fred are just jogging back. not able to really offer any support. Bernardo gets down the left, puts the ball in, De Bruyne's just in the right spot, but everyone's ball watching. Maguire's ball watching, Tellez is ball watching. None of them see the fact that the ball. None of them seem to be anticipating the fact the ball might actually come through that area. It's just not good enough defensively. Bruno's tried to put Alex Tellez through on goal there, but flags up. Well, we couldn't have imagined a worse start. Our idea for this game had to be to keep it tight. This is pretty much the opposite of what we would have wanted. I'm already getting a bit of a feeling that they're taking the piss out of us. Passing it backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. Phil Foden, the number 9, technically the number 9 in this game, has just come all the way back into his own half to collect the ball. Plays it back to the keeper. Lingard, Mata and Rashford. 3 musketeers. That's who we've got to bring on. We're in their half now though. We put a bit of pressure on them. Sancho's got it down the left. To run at the City defence, but they're swarming with bodies. Oh, Fred's in the box. Bruno's put Fred through there, but Fred has somehow found a way to mess it up. And is somehow not fallen to anyone in the United shirt as well. It's actually a beautiful touch by Fred. He takes it past 2 Man City defenders, but then just can't lift it over Ederson. Maybe it's not. Maybe this game isn't as bad as we think. Maybe the form book really will go out the window. Oh yeah, we've won it in City's half. Pogba's linked up with Fernandes there, but Fernandes plays a terrible ball out to Elanga on the right. That was a good chance for us to make something of that. Now we look like we're on the back foot again. Maguire and Lindelof passing it between them. This is always the worst part of the game. Jesus Christ. But Lindelof's played a really shit ball there. That was not a foul by the City player. Lindelof's played a shit ball to Fernandes. Bernardo Silva's intercepted it and took Bruno out by accident. Yeah, that's not a foul. Definitely not a foul. Lucky to get that, because I think we're in trouble if they intercept that ball. We are putting good pressure on City though, which I like. They're not just being allowed to pass it around the back line like they like to do. We're actually pressing. My only issue is they get past that press, we're in trouble. Every time we're going to be in trouble. Grealish is fucking whinging about something as usual. It's Wan-Bissaka, he's taking too long on the ball again though. Oh, Langer and Pogba have linked up on the channel on the right. This is promising for United. Fred's got the ball in the box again. Why does it always have to be Fred? Oh. Pogba's ended up losing it. Wasn't really his fault. Fred's stumbled over the ball there in the area. We'll give it back to City now. Yeah, I think they may just have beaten our press with the goalkeeper's kick. I know they haven't. Fred's got it back. I always say that Fred should play these sort of games. I'm not his biggest fan, but against teams that pass it like City do, you've got to have a bit of mobility in the midfield. None of our other players have really got that. Fernandes has just lost it as well. It's been a poor start to the game for him. It's pretty bad against Watford as well. See, Bruno again. Sancho's tried to play it back to him there. He's gone for a 1-2, but Bruno's got to be looking to hit a shot. It's such a low percentage pass. Yeah, show a bloody replay of the goal again. It's like we get it, we're 1-0 down. Scored by a bloody ginger as well. Yeah, I mean, what I would say early is that every time the ball gets to Fernandes, it's breaking down. I'd argue that that's because he's always trying to do something creative, but nothing is working, nothing's coming off. Yeah, Maguire's just hacked De Bruyne down the middle of the pitch for no reason. City have got the ball where we should have had it. Ragnick's looking a little forlorn. City are just teasing us, and that's a beautiful ball actually by De Bruyne, all the way out to Grealish on the left wing. Oh, they've lost it. Now can Bruno Fernandes finally do something useful? No. Been fouled though. Fouled on the halfway line. I think United in some respects have got to try and take the sting out of this game here. It's not going to result in an immediate goal, but I think we just need to make it a little less frantic, because if it's like this is where City are going to beat us. I think they're like a threat every time they've got the ball. Wan-Bissaka's just lost it very clumsily, I must say. Rodri's lobbed it over the top to Mahrez, Tellez heads it out, and Maguire's blocked De Bruyne's shot there. City have still got possession. Did say they would dominate it, and they are. I must admit, we're not making it as easy for them as I thought we might. But yeah, Stones has just driven into a massive gap in the midfield, and it looks like it's going to open something up. See, you've got men over here on the left with Grealish and Bernardo Silva. Managed to force them into playing it backwards. It's not looking good. They're 1-0 up. You can see how at ease they are with the game they're playing. We're trying to press high, trying to win the ball, but it's never quite working. Their positional awareness and passing is just levels above that of Manchester United. Anger's got it back on the right though. Oh dear. Kevin De Bruyne's through here. He might look to whip another one in. Wire looks like he fouled one of City's players there in the box. It was Foden. They've given it the other way. The ball's been cheaply given away by Langer there. De Bruyne ran through pretty much 2 or 3 of our players there. It's too slow to react every time. We're going to need De Gea to be an absolute miracle worker here. He's done it before, but we're going to need it again. I don't really understand how that's a foul by Phil Foden. Looks like you've got Pogba and Sancho almost up front together now, with Fernandes on the left and Langer still out on the right. I have to question the motives behind this. He started with a 4-2-3-1 here, and I don't necessarily disagree with that, but a 4-2-3-1 and then not a recognised striker. One of Ronaldo, I think Cavani actually should have played this game due to the work rate. Then we should have brought Ronaldo on late to see if he could nick us a goal. But he's not played either of them. I don't know, I just think a midfield pivot against a team like City is just too open. Just going to play their way through it. Laporte's just calmly stroking the ball round at the back. Got Laporte and Stones back there, and they're just both so comfortable on the ball. It's chalk and cheese with the Man United centre backs. Like, they just proper zip the ball to each other because they're confident that the receiver is going to control the ball. They're giving it away here though. Sancho's found Pogba on the edge of the box. Gone out to Elanga on the right. Wan-Bissaka's on the overlap. It's been blocked. Cross has been blocked. Now Man United go backwards once again. So you've got it back now. Because this is what happens when we go backwards and we don't make anything of our opportunities. We give the ball away. I must say, Bernardo Silva's already given us no end of problems. Such a good player. I mean, it really does frustrate me that Man United don't buy players like that anymore. the young ones that have potential for improvement. We never seem to get those players, the ones that are wanted all over Europe. Bernardo Silva was one of them a couple of years ago. It's a beautiful ball by Kyle Walker, actually. He's found Grealish on the left. Grealish has done a stupid back heel to Bernardo Silva. I mean, City were in a really good position there. Now United are trying to counter, and they've got Sancho over. Pogba looks like he's found him. Sancho's on the left here. He's got to take Kyle Walker on. Bruno's outside him. Oh, he's done it. Oh, and Sancho's bent a beautiful goal in. What more can be said about that? Jadon Sancho. What a player. They said he flopped, but last few weeks, not been like that at all. What a goal. What a goal. This is a fantastic ball by Paul Pogba here. So Man United, it's a typical Man United breakaway. Bruno makes a nice run outside to distract the defence. Sancho cuts in and bends a beautiful shot around Ederson. There was no chance of the keeper here, I don't believe. Yeah, Rodri's got completely done there. This is the thing, this City team isn't quite as good as it was a few years ago. Rodri's no Fernandinho. Stones is no Kompany. It's not the team that it was. Still the best team in the league by a significant margin, but not the team it was. Right, now let's see how this changes the course of the game, because I think City were coasting a little bit. I think they thought they were just going to pick us off easily. Haven't really played with... I mean, they always play with good intensity, but I don't feel like they were trying really hard to get a goal. So I think this game is going to go a bit more frenetic again now, after a sort of lulled period, shall we say. Fernandes. See, Bruno was out on the right there. He had so many options in the middle. Could have picked one of them out, didn't pick any of them out, and now Man City are on the counter against Manchester United. Oh, a rare slip by Bernardo Silva. I was a little bit worried there. Passenger play by Manchester City. Looking quite promising for them. Not so much for us. Foden are playing some good stuff here, and Bernardo Silva's whipped that ball in there, and fucking hell, Foden's hit the bar, the header. Yeah, this is very typical Man United. Get an equalising goal, and just go back to the same shit you were doing before the goal. Really close shave there. De Gea's just kind of left that header, but that was dodgy. Closer than it looked like it was going to be. Grimes just ended up booting it out there off the back of the City attack. Walker nutmegs Fred. Halfway line. City are taking back control of the game, but not too worried. We've got men back here. Carl Walker's played a good ball there, and we've got men over. Grealish, Bernardo and Cancelo, they're all, considering they're all right-footed players, well, Bernardo's left-footed, but Grealish and Cancelo, both right-footed players playing on the left, linking up very, very well down there for City, I must say. It's going to be a good battle. Them two versus Alanga and Wan-Bissaka. It's going to be interesting. Yeah, Manchester United seems to have taken a little bit more of a better defensive structure. They've got the two banks of four. Pogba and Bruno are both pressuring quite well. We're looking to counter-attack here with McTominay. But it comes to nothing as per usual. Walker's really hitting some great balls in this game. Finding Grealish on that left-hand side easily. It didn't work out that time, but that's a ball that we need to watch out for. He's finding Grealish in a ton of space every time there. Cancelo's got it on the left here. Brings it back to Grealish. Grealish is under some pressure, but he's gone through. Oh dear, it's ping pong, and Man City have got the ball. Is Foden in the box? De Gea's saved it. Oh, but it's out to De Bruyne. He's fucking scored again. Fuck's sake. I don't know what happened there. It's a complete bloody calamity. Oh, Jesus. Just as I was saying United look better defensively, why did I say that? It's almost speaking things into existence. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. It wasn't Wan-Bissaka actually, it's Alanga. Both on the same side. Gives the ball away in an unforgivable position, to be honest. Foden gets through on goal, and Tellez has got to clear that, to be honest. De Gea makes a great save. Wan-Bissaka blocks the follow-up, then Tellez should get rid of it, but passes it straight to De Bruyne, who smashed it in from close range. Right, come on, Reds. Got this. Not as good as we thought they were going to be. Shaky. You can see they're shaky at the back, Manchester City. Walker's making a rampage and run down the Man United right-hand side. Mahrez has just linked up with De Bruyne. Tomney puts it out for a corner there. This is not good. We don't defend set pieces very well. I'm nervous about this. They've just scored. They've got a set piece. Bruno and Mahrez have just completely deceived us as well, but that's a shit cross by Mahrez. Struggling to play this out here. City are pressing very high. And that they've got it back. They're on the attack now. De Bruyne has just smashed it back to the centre back for some reason. Man United are really struggling here defensively. It's the midfield that's struggling. Fred and McTominay just struggling to keep a hold of Bernardo. The free movement of Bernardo, Foden, De Bruyne, Grealish, Mahrez. But it's funny because whenever City lose the ball, it does look like United can score. There is still hope for us. Just have to be careful. We could concede a lot of goals here. If we don't start defending a bit better, we will concede a lot of goals here. Audrey carrying it. He's got loads of options, and just see the overloads being created by City again here. Grealish has got it on the left. He's against Lindelof, and we could be in serious trouble. Lindelof's done well actually. He's blocked that. Comes out to De Bruyne on the edge. Yeah, it's gone out there for a goal kick. De Bruyne tried to cross it there, but it's gone out. Again, I think this is a case of City are trying to up the intensity here. They're trying to get a third goal, and we have to be more responsible defensively. I just can't believe he wouldn't pick Varane. Maybe Varane's injured or something. I didn't really look at the team news before the game. I can't believe that he wouldn't pick him if he was fit, especially the way Maguire's been playing. Should have been Varane and Lindelof in this game for me. Now Manchester United trying to play it out from the back. This is where the disparity is most apparent. Though Lindelof's played a good ball to Elanga there. But Elanga, he's got to be careful not to do too much here. He's done very well recently, and I always like it whenever a Man United player comes through and does well, but both Elanga and Fernandes in this game both made very bad decisions on the ball. Phil Foden set Manchester City back on the attack here. Not sure what's going on here. The referee's seen something. Some kind of off-the-ball incident here. Oh, it looks like a drinks break. Have they brought those back in then? I haven't noticed that. Oh, what are you doing? Yeah, it's not exactly the kind of hot weather where you would think we would need a drinks break here. Got Sir Alex looking on. What's happened to the team? It's absolute nonsense, that. It's absolute nonsense. So City continuing to have the ball here after the break. Found Foden on the left edge of the box. Still not, they're not creating as much as they were at the start though, which is promising for Man United. Do you think if there's another goal in this half, it could be the match winner? I honestly believe that. I think it's very important for momentum here. Fred's intercepted that one from the centre back. Pogba's done a good job to hold it up there. Man United attacking down the left. What can they do with it? Got to make sure they don't just end up going backwards and it's back with Lindelof. Saka on the right now. We've got to try and put the ball in the box at some point, but it's only Sancho in there at the moment. Fred's trying to join him. Oh no, we've given the ball away here. Bruno's breaking away. He's found Foden on the left edge of the box. Oh dear, Foden's pulled it way wide. But that's a very fast Man City counter there. It's all because of a bad ball from Pogba and flat-footedness by McTominay. Just can't afford sloppiness like that. City are obviously very capable off the ball as well as on the ball. Whenever we've got possession, if we don't create a chance, they always end up countering off of it. I've played a good ball there to Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes in the area now. Oh, Bruno's got it. Oh, Sancho, he spanked it there. It was a good passage of play from United. Bruno Fernandes did some good work there. It was Lindelof actually with the ball over the top. Just if there was a way Bruno could have given the ball to Elanga in the first instance. Pogba's played a good ball across the thread. It goes to Bruno and Sancho. He gives it to Sancho, spanks it over basically. It's a foot race here. Oh dear, what's happened there? De Gea's done well to clear one there because Greenish and Wan-Bissaka were neck and neck to be through on goal. That's Rodri, who's bullying our midfield. So you've got the ball on the right now, and there's quite a few bodies in the box. Quite a few bodies. The centre backs are right in Man United's half now. That's when you know it's quite serious. Langer's just put that out for a corner off Cancelo on the left hand side. This is not going to be good for us. A goal before half time is never good when you're the team conceding it. This will kill the game off. Not getting 2 goals back. They go ahead. It's just not happening. And let's just cleared it here. Got to try and spring an attack, I think, before the break. City might be quite ponderous at times, but they will eventually find a way through. It's inevitable. Attacking threat that they've got. It's impossible not to. I must say, United have done well in certain defensive situations in this game. There's some encouraging things here. Like, there's some very bad defending for both of the goals. But there's some other elements where we've been forcing Manchester City back with the ball, like everyone else does to us, where I'm actually quite impressed. Mahrez is cutting inside. It's another great save by De Gea. Mahrez just cut inside on his left foot, whips a shot at the far post. De Gea's saved it. City have still got the ball though. I think they'll definitely be feeling that they can get a goal now. It's another corner. Yeah, Mahrez got his past Tellez far too easily there. And I think Luke Shaw should have played this game. Not been on the best form. He's a better defender than Tellez is. Not as good going forward, better defender. A game like this, you need Luke Shaw. United have tried to break out of tactical foul on Pogba there, actually. Tactical foul. I think those should be bookings every time. Stopping a counter attack. Just cut to the fans, but suddenly De Bruyne's on his way through, and Harry Maguire makes a rare, fantastic tackle. Bruno Fernandes has got it. What can he do with it? Kompany's got it now. He's taken a day and an age with it. That's ended up on the right. Kompany's going to cross it in here. Man United have got a corner. Now we could really do with one of Maguire, Lindelof or McTominay heading one in for us. Maybe even Paul Pogba. Tellez has whipped it in. Bruno's powered a shot after it was headed out. Saka's kind of hopefully lobbed it forward. Got it just outside the City penalty area with Alanga on the left wing now. He's going to cross the ball. It's been blocked, but Tellez is in there. Oh dear. Another corner though. Another corner. Maguire's just missed again there. Tellez has whipped a beautiful corner over. It's landed right on Maguire's toe. Just passed it straight to the keeper, and this is half time now. So a mixed half for Man United. I think it's fair to say it could definitely have been worse. Still in the game at half time. I think that's a promising position. I didn't necessarily think we would still be in the game. So we conceded 2 very soft goals in the first half, but other than that, I wouldn't say City have been too much better than us. No, they obviously passed the ball a lot better, and that's kind of, you take that for granted. We knew that going in. I think there's definitely hope. If United can get an early goal in the second half, or if they can just keep it at 2-1 for sort of 10-20 minutes, bring Ronaldo or Cavani on to nick a goal, I think that might be the answer. Yeah, Shaz, this a watch along, dude. Bit of background noise. Little boy's getting changed. Man United obviously like. No, I'm not. I can't show the game, dude. It's YouTube. I can't show it. I'm just commentating on it whilst it's on. Obviously, it's half time at the moment. Man United are 2-1 down. Conceded a goal in the first 5 minutes. Yeah, Sancho scored a beautiful goal there, but ultimately wasn't enough. This is really shit defending by Man United. You've seen this replay here on Sky Sports. Phil Foden gets one-on-one. De Gea makes another great save, and to be honest, Wan-Bissaka and Tellez have both got to do better there. It's a very poor ball out from Elanga. Elanga's got to play that down the line rather than smashing it straight into the head of a Manchester City player. I think it was Cancelo. Maguire's fucked that up as well, though. Bloody stepped over the ball. Right, I mean, it really shows Man United. Man United have a glaring need for a defensive midfielder. Yes, as Shaz, I am a Red. I'm a Man United fan, massive Man United fan from birth. What about yourself? There's a glaring need for a defensive midfielder in the United team. I think that would it would completely solve the whole McFred problem. Because you'd only have to play one of them, and playing both of them is just a disaster every time it happens. I said a few days ago, I said that we should have played Matic and Fred, and then Pogba should have played alongside them, and I actually said we should drop Fernandes completely. Blue, Man City fan, oh dear. Oh dear. Alright mate, see you later. Try ronaldo7.net, that's normally a good one for me. Right, these adverts are very, very bad. I don't want to see Raheem Sterling. I kind of feel as though United should nick him on loan though. Nick him for a year whilst we figure out who we actually want in the long run. Langa's probably still too young. Rashford's not good enough. Got to get someone else to play on that side with Sancho. Sancho on the right. If you're in the live chat, let me know what you think of the game so far. I think Man United are actually, in some respects, lucky to still be in it, but in other respects, done quite well to still be in it. Man City have had a lot of the ball. I think we've pressed them back quite a lot. It's very, very annoying to concede that second goal, really. Very, very annoying. I kind of feel as though Matic should come on though. I think you've got to bring Matic on for probably McTominay. I think Matic for McTominay and then probably either Ronaldo or Cavani for Bruno. I don't think, I mean, Bruno, I like Bruno, but he never does well in these sort of games. Just doesn't, he's frustrating in these games. We're relying on him for creativity and he's not doing it. He's giving the ball away on a very, very regular basis. My little boy farting in the background, trumping. Well, it doesn't look like any changes have been made, and Bruno's bloody laughing with De Bruyne. What are you doing? Ginger. In all seriousness though, what a mistake Mourinho made. Having De Bruyne as a youth player at Chelsea and then thinking he wasn't good enough. What a twat. Speaking of which, De Bruyne's got the ball now and City have got men over on this left side yet again. Just always look outmatched here. You've got Cancelo and Bernardo Silva and it's like they're just against two players. Tone's done well there though, he's cut that pass out. He's kind of fouled Fred there, but it's not been given. Maguire's actually played a nice ball out to Elanga. Man United get a respite with the free kick. Wan-Bissaka to McTominay, back to Wan-Bissaka, and back to McTominay again, and McTominay's... It's a very bad ball. Maguire's actually done very well there, to be fair. McTominay played an awful ball to him. It looked like City were going to intercept it just outside the United box. And Maguire's done well to nick in there and intercept it. United struggling to even get out of their half here. Taken. It's me and Grandpa Joe's team. Playing in a derby. It's alright, Mum, he's just going to the toilet, that's all. Just having a little bit of a hard time at the moment. Right, City have a free kick here. They've got the potential to whip it in, and it looks like they will because the centre backs are up. Oh. Phil Foden's whipped that in. Yeah, the centre backs got on each other's way. Bernardo hits a shot. It's not worked out. But Man United are pretty hopeless at clearing the ball, actually, I must say. It's with Cancelo on the left. Oh. De Bruyne's just dinking the ball out to Grealish there. Again, really overloading this left side. You've got Bernardo, De Bruyne, Grealish, Cancelo, they're all over it. Not got through on this occasion. Certainly something we've got to watch out for with these overloads. Phil Foden's just won it off Wan-Bissaka. That's a very dangerous area to win it back, but Foden has missed. Not very clinical. It's a shoulder barge, and I think Wan-Bissaka's got to be stronger there. Someone's got to tell him Foden's coming as well. It's not all his fault. Belted it out from the goal kick. Pogba's trying to control it, and United have now got it back. Back in their half with their defence. That's a very nice piece of skill from Wan-Bissaka, but just sort of fumbled it between his feet, and it's a throw into City. Join the football, baby. Join the football. Yeah. Right, finally got out here in Alanga. I thought he was going to get through, but Cancelo's intercepted very well, to be fair. Right, Man United have got men over here. But it's another poor ball by Bruno Fernandes. He's got to get off the pitch. This is why loaning Donny van der Beek was one of the stupidest things Man United have ever done. Loaned Van der Beek and Martial, and yet you've got players playing in both of their positions that just are shit at the moment. Absolute rubbish. Sorry, I swear, son. Don't repeat that. Don't repeat that. Love you. And we've got the ball back though. McTominay plays Fernandes in again, but Fernandes has given the ball away. Oh, Jesus. City have got the ball here. They're trying to create chances down this left side. Man United, we're stopping them as best we can. See how far. See by how far Laporte is into the United half. That sort of tells you how much City are dominating this game. The centre backs and the defenders are just pushing the Man United line further and further back. I think Rangnick's probably gone with the more defensive approach here, just looking to keep it steady after half time. City are always going to come out as hard after half time. Probably trying to keep it steady now. Grealish has just breezed past Fred like he's not even there. Giving it out to Mahrez. Mahrez shoots. It's gone over for a corner. It's a good run by Grealish. It's the best thing he's done all game, to be fair. But there's just a gaping hole in the Man United midfield, and Fred just can't even get close to it. Fred and McTominay just too far apart when we're defending, and I don't know that it's all their fault. I think it's a whole team as a unit thing. We just need to be more compact. But Fred and McTominay in particular, they're very close together. Very far away, sorry, not close together. They need to be close together. But that then, when they're so far apart like that, it just allows people to break through the middle of us. And I've seen it happen so many times this season and last sort of 2 or 3 seasons, really. It's just always that vulnerability in the centre of midfield, and it's not something that we're addressing in the transfer window. Can't understand why. Phil Foden's taken it off Fernandes right in the Man United area. He's pulled it across, but there's no one there for City. No one attacked it, and United have managed to get it out, but only momentarily. Grealish has got it on the left here. Got Cancelo, who thought about lobbing it over the top to Bernardo there. City are completely controlling the game, but I think the fact they've not scored is a very good thing for us. But I think there's a lot of vulnerability that I'm seeing from Man United here. It's Foden on the right, not Mahrez. Oh dear, that doesn't sound good, does it, mate? I think you might need to change it. Oh, are you enjoying the football? You enjoying watching football with Daddy? Yeah? Oh God, what's happened here? They've been allowed to take a short free kick there. And Riyad Mahrez just had a free shot on goal. He skied it over the bar. I mean, honestly, what's going on? United are half asleep. Yeah, this is absolute bullshit. Oh dear. Bernardo was through on the left there. He's crossed it into Foden, who once again has had his shot blocked. He's had an endless amount of chances today, actually, Foden has. Manchester United still look very vulnerable. But I think the longer City go without scoring, the more they will get, the more they will start to get uncomfortable, because it is only one goal. It is only one goal. United are more than capable of getting one goal here. You've got Kompany and Ronaldo to come off the bench. You would think one or both of them will come on at some point. Harry Maguire's been found here. He's still somehow the captain of Man United, which I just don't understand. And Marcus Rashford, of all people, is warming up. United lose the ball. Got it back, but they're just under a lot of pressure here, under the cosh. City have taken it off us again. Yeah, I do think eventually, whilst it's all very well keeping it at 2-1, Ralph Rangnick's got to find a way to change this game eventually. Tominay's won the ball back well there. Fred's on the run, he's giving it to Elanga. Elanga was tackled at the last there by Joe Cancelo again. It's not good, is it, mate? Not very good. Not very good. So Man United have got a corner here. Let's see what they can make of it. Bless you. Bless you. Are you talking? What are you saying? Who do you think should come on? Think it should be Ronaldo? Cavani? Do you think the players that we need? Do you think the players that we need to come on have already gone out on loan? Is that what you think, Zay? Because that's what your dad thinks as well. I'm glad we're aligned on that. Oh, bloody hell. Don't ever repeat what Daddy says. So Mahrez has been taken down here, I think. I don't know who it was by. I'm not even sure how City got the ball back, to be totally honest. We've had a fucking corner there. Mahrez has been took out there by Fred. Wasn't really going anywhere, so... Yeah, we've ended up going all the way back to De Gea, and De Gea's booted it straight back to City. So yeah, now City have got a free kick, and could be a De Bruyne hat-trick, I think, right here. I think this looks like a De Bruyne hat-trick to me. Yeah, De Bruyne has smashed it. Goalkeeper side, straight at De Gea. Oh dear, but Sancho's almost given that away. He passed it back to Lindelof when Foden was right on Lindelof's tail. It's a good ball by Paul Pogba out to Elanga. Like that, Elanga's taken on Walker now. He's given the ball away. It's not been a good game actually for Elanga. He's still giving it his all. Oh dear, and that's City were breaking there. De Bruyne's knocked it past Maguire, and Maguire's just taken him out. He's far too slow to catch him, so he's just taken him out. That's a yellow card if I've ever seen one. Yeah, I mean, you should never really leave. It's not Maguire's fault there. He's been put in a terrible position, but he has just dived in and committed instead of standing De Bruyne up. Typical. 7 yellow cards from Maguire this season. Oh, coughing. Oh, Jay Lings is coming on. Jay Lings, Lingardinho. This is not a good idea, is it? He's had 10 years to show what he can do. Got him and Rashford coming on. What's that going to do? What's that going to do? Right. I think you need changing, don't you, mister? Oh, sorry. So Pogba and Ronaldo off for Rashford and Lingard. It's kind of like when you're riding on a donkey in a desert and then you cut off the donkey's legs. That's what that substitution is. Well, you've watched it as well, haven't you? Right. It's not actually back. That's good news. That's very good news. Yeah, it's quite a big one. Quite sizable. Oh, don't put your foot in it. Don't put your foot in it. Good boy. That's it. That's it. Happy than some. Can't we? A little bit of a rest. Get this suit back on you then. Joining the action again, City have got a corner, and that's a really good goal actually by Riyad Mahrez. Corners come straight out. Found him on the corner of the box. That very rarely works out. But brilliant lob chip by De Bruyne there to get it over to Mahrez. But I'm not sure how. I don't know how United are not seeing that. I don't know how United haven't seen that. So there's so many of them in the box, and yet somehow Mahrez is still just there on his own to get a shot away. It's on half volley, he's struck it sweet as anything, and it's gone in the corner. Oh dear. Well, I can't really see a way back from this. So after all that work to keep them at 2-1, brought Rashford and Lingard on, and now we've got to get 2 goals instead of 1 goal just to draw. Somehow I don't see it happening. Oh, that's a big burp. That's a big burp as well. Right. Jay Lings is on the run, and Rashford's through here. He's going to have to go it alone. Oh no, he's. Oh, it's just the story of his life, isn't it? He's beaten a player there. He should have shot, and he's just kept trying to beat players instead of just taking a shot. Always overthinks it. Always makes the wrong decision. Oh. Yeah, I must admit, I'm very impressed with City's left side. Cancelo, Ronaldo, and Grealish. See, De Bruyne has been excellent as well. No, it's fine. I've got it. Burgers. What should we have today, Zoe? I'll remove the bacon. That's chicken. That's the question. That's funny, isn't she? It says it's not accepting orders. The restaurant is now closed. I reckon it's because it's a Sunday, isn't it? Probably. That's the thing. COVID, I don't feel like we can trust. You can't trust Google anymore when it comes to restaurant opening times. Oh, did it? Sure, I'm so sorry. Yeah, that sounds like the closest alternative, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to forget my steak.
That's true. Tellers just kicked De Bruyne off. I really do think De Bruyne is one of the best Premier League midfielders of all time. Well, it doesn't really get spoken about in that regard yet. Maybe it'll happen once he's retired. But such creativity, he's got deceptive pace and power. He can score, he creates, he does everything. He took a great free kick there, but Man City have fucked it up. Believe it or not, Zay, we're supporting the losing team here. Supporting the team that can't play any good football. You know, seen better days, should we say. Do you... Yeah? Okay. Back to you then. It was nice though, wasn't it? It was nice having a little cuddle while we watched the football, do a little live stream watch along. It was nice, wasn't it? Part of the family business. Love you ever so much. Been ever so patient whilst Danny's held you. You've been looking at mummy for a while. What? Oh, I thought you were gonna show me the phone and see that Burger King wasn't the next orders either. It looked like you were about to turn it around and show me. I was like, oh no. Top four's well and truly dead. The team is not getting top four. So I suppose we better win the Champions League and then get into the Champions League that way for next season. Oh, it's a nice handball by Mahrez. We'll have that as a free kick. De Bruyne has completely bossed this game, I'm not going to lie. Completely destroyed us. Man United are getting picked apart here, and they don't look like scoring, if I'm honest. Since it's gone 3-1, there's been no hope really at all. No hope at all. Right, De Bruyne's gone off, and they're bringing Gundogan on. I mean, we're not ripped to shreds quite as badly. Not quite the player De Bruyne is. Played it through us again. Walker's got it on the right. Cancelo's gone for a bicycle kick. He's almost scored it as well. Fred tries to clear it straight back to City. I think they're probably going to get a fourth one here. Just depends if they can be arsed or not. Man United completely outclassed in the second half, despite making a bit of a game of it in the first half. Completely second best here. Well, Fernandes has got through. I mean, he's given a foul there. I don't really think that was a foul, to be totally honest. Hey, boy. Right, this is quite depressing to watch, actually. Yeah, Bernardo Silva's just gone around like most of the team. Nearly got the shot away, didn't quite get it done. Rashford's tried to go past Stones, but not worked out for him. It's a good bit of play between Cancelo and Grealish there. Grealish running at Lindelof now. plays it down like a Cancelo. McTominay's managed to turn Cancelo around though. He's just kicked him up in the air, and I think a free kick. Oh no, he's got the ball. He has got the ball. It's another again. This is the sort of game that you can tolerate losing it. Because they're a much better team than us. But this is where the Watfords and the Burnleys and the Southamptons. This is where those sort of games are really costly because you draw against shit teams, and then a team like this will come and batter you. And fucking Poznan.
Company.
92% of possession for Manchester City in the last 15 minutes. That's embarrassing. For a team that's behind and should be trying to win, that's just 8% of possession. Embarrassing. Change them. Rashford's breaking now, but he's run himself into a corner here when Bruno was actually waiting for the ball on the left-hand side. Done well to break forward with it, but it's just bad decision making there from Rashford again. City in here, I think. Whereas has fluffed it from Gundogan's cross. Grealish has got it on the left now. He's taken on one Saka. Oh, and Bernardo Silva. Oh no, it's Gundogan who's fluffed that one. It really could, in the second half, it really could have been 5 or 6. think this scoreline flatters Manchester United. Love how Ronaldo and Cavani haven't come on in this game. Like, what's going on there? Maybe they're both injured. Can't think, why would you not put at least one of them on? Mahrez is through. I think that's offside though. Gundogan's put Mahrez through. The linesman's flagged it now. See what it's like on VAR. David De Gea, terrible kick. Gundogan just strode through the midfield, and Mahrez is definitely offside there. Are they going to give this as a goal? Feet are level. Yeah, no, they've given it offside. They've given it offside. Oh no, they haven't. They've given it. Interesting that they gave that as a goal. Very interesting. Considering some of the other decisions that get given offside, I don't really agree with that, to be honest. I mean, I think that in general should be onside. However, based on the other decisions that they give, that shouldn't be onside. I think this game's about to be over. It was over for United a long time ago. Hello. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to wrap this up now and then we'll sit next to each other.
Hello.
Right, guys, that's it. That's my first ever watch along. Let me know what you thought of it. I didn't really enjoy it due to the result, and I mean the live chat wasn't exactly flipping. Yeah, I'll be making more Man United related videos this week. I've also got a little surprise. Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm also going to do a video on the top 5 Premier League teams because I saw a video that was about that recently by 888 Sport. There was some quite famous YouTubers in it, but it was absolute shit. So I'm going to do my own one. That'll be coming out later this week. So I will see you next time.